in Pokemon and you're going up against a much higher level, like you keep trying your hardest, you keep doing these attacks and it's just not very effective. And in the first couple of rounds, people were not happy as Jake spent more time on his knees than Monica Lewinsky. Other than that, he
Oh shit. Oh,
was really just kind of running around the ring for his life, ducking and dodging and pretty much taking a dive anytime that he was in danger. And it got to a point where the referee had to say this.
I bet. Today we're gonna react to It Finally Happened by Jamoy. Alright? Make sure like, make sure comment, make sure subscribe. Go to 10K. Let's go.
So over the last 6 years, we have sat back and waited patiently as Jake Paul knocked out retired plumbers, senior citizens, and former professional athletes who had nothing to do with boxing. In the one fight he had with an Instagram boxer, the guy got dog walked.
For the winner by split decision, Tommy TNT.
But since then, he has been steadily climbing back up the ladder. And to be honest, most of the time, he is still primetime entertainment. Now going into this fight with Anthony Joshua, who was supposed to be Tank Davis, was like going from Weenie Hut Central to the Salty Splatoon. And that's no offense to Tank, but damn, this guy Joshua is just massive. It's obviously just a whole nother level of power.
But I saw the video. I saw the clip of that nigga's jaw walking right. That shit like that. That like the clip where he got punched and shit. Like I saw that photo. Whoever took that picture, they good.
And many thought
and I saw like Andrew Tate lost his fight too. I was damn.
This shit was going to turn into an anime.
Official prediction. What are you actually feeling? You told me yesterday 6-7. I wasn't sure if you were actually being serious.
Yeah, fifth, sixth round knockout. I'm putting him to sleep.
So that was a fucking lie.
Now, even from the start, this should have been like a bad omen for Jake Paul that he was going to lose. Hanging out backstage with 6ix9ine.
That's a W.
Apparently, at this point, 6ix9ine is on probation and potentially house arrest. And they're showing off the ankle monitor. And yes, it was just a terrible idea to do the ring walk with 6ix9ine. It's like the 2 or I guess 3 most obnoxious people you've ever seen, with Logan Paul there in the background trying to get his 15 seconds of fame. I mean, seriously guys, Tekashi 6ix9ine's music and the big 2025. This also should have been another bad omen for Jake, as he would receive the patented Drake curse, as he would put $200,000 of stakes money down for that $1.6 million payout that was never gonna come. Now, throughout the fight, guys, Jake actually did get some licks in. That was probably the best one. And even though he caught the guy more flush, it's like it really didn't do anything, and the counterpunch probably hurt Jake much more there. Here was probably the best jab that Jake had all night. But really guys, it's like you're playing Pokemon and you're going up against a much higher level, like you keep trying your hardest, you keep doing these attacks and it's just not very effective. And in the first couple of rounds, people were not happy as Jake spent more time on his knees than Monica Lewinsky. Other than that, he
Oh shit.
was really just kind of running around the ring for his life, ducking and dodging and pretty much taking a dive anytime that he was in danger. And it got to a point where the referee had to say this.
Rough tactics gotta stop, okay? The fans didn't pay to see this crap, okay? Amen. You gonna fight, but fight within the rules, okay?
So that really says it all. Fans did not pay to see this shit. We paid to see Jake get flatlined. And boy, did Christmas ever come early, guys. Ooh. Ooh! And obviously that was the final blow. I do have a couple of angles here for your viewing pleasure. Ooh! He said, woo! I mean, honestly, I don't even know how the guy stayed up. I thought he was gonna do like the Daffy Duck. I mean, the sheer fact that Jake did not get put to sleep by that straight tells you that his chin is actually pretty crazy. Ooh! God damn! Now, I don't think the guy had ever been punched like that before in his life. I mean, that's just some crazy power. How about one last one for the kids back home? I mean, this still shot, guys, really says it all. I mean, this motherfucker's face is being totally rearranged. Now after the fight, Jake would tweet out, "Double broken jaw, gimme Canelo in 10 days," showing off this x-ray, and yeah, he got his shit fucked up. Like I said, it was amazing that he did not get put to sleep, so if anything, that's like still the thing that people are going to want to see in the future. And I will say, I do think he did well enough in this fight that he will still be a pretty big draw, but he can't go back to like fighting bums after this, so I don't know, maybe the only like person that would be somewhat on his level would be like a Tommy Fury rematch. That's kind of what I want to see, especially now that Jake has more fights under his belt. Now like I said, Jake spent a lot of time in this fight on his knees. I thought when he got hit below the belt, it was total bullshit. And I don't know why they weren't deducting points from him the entire match. I mean, he had this guy Jake in all types of compromising positions. I mean, I won't even go into detail about what's going on here. And yeah, yes, this was pretty much Jake the entire fight, holding on for dear life. And here was where you knew the fight was really over as he starts stumbling around. I don't know if his legs were cramping or what. But it's kind of like watching a, you know, lion hunt down an injured gazelle right here. Like I said, just hanging on for dear life to daddy's leg. And this was the exact moment right here that he knew he fucked up. And I do feel like in typical Jake Paul fashion, obviously he wants to sell the fight. But I do think both before and during, he was more concerned with trolling Anthony Joshua than realistically trying to beat him. I guess this is his way of trying to get into Joshua's head, but honestly the guy seemed completely composed throughout the entire preliminary things. And he was really on a mission, like this guy was not going to be stopped. Honestly, I think that he could have beat him much earlier in the fight, but I think he obviously wanted to give the fans a show. And yeah, throughout Jake was just trying to taunt him, but it doesn't really work when you are getting your ass kicked and also running around the ring grabbing daddy's leg. He just kept trying to do this shit with his tongue the entire time. To which eventually Joshua was like, "Put that bloody tongue back in your fucking mouth. And also next time maybe get a tongue scrubber." And of course, once again, that boy Logan had to rush in there to get his face on the camera. Do I look good in the shot? They did ask him before the fight who he thought was going to win.
You got a prediction for the fight, Logan?
It'll be a knockout for sure. Obviously, I'm saying a Jake Paul knockout, and I don't see this fight going more than 3 rounds, bro.
And obviously, I don't blame him for the prediction. He's not going to go against his own brother. But I think this picture tells the harsh reality of what he was really thinking. I mean, I'm sure he was scared to death for the guy. But still, during the fight, he had to be annoying as possible, sitting ringside.
What's good, bro? You the old guy now? That's crazy. Hey, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do to score rounds left? You've lost every single one of them. You've lost every single round. This could be a legacy ender, AJ.
Telling him he lost every single round when obviously Jake was getting dog walked. He was in there running a fucking marathon. And I'm telling you guys, Logan's dedication to trying to steal the spotlight and make things about him, I mean, to me, it's almost like admirable at this point. Like, bro, can you
everybody being at the wing after the boxing match?
You just let your brother be the main character for once. Now, Ryan Garcia would chime in saying, "I think that Tank would have done him worse." And that's probably just this guy's ego talking. I mean, lately he's been more of a streamer than a boxer. And I think he's really just saying this because obviously he lost to Javante. Now, I did have to get some side hate action in on this video, as they were saying Jack Doherty was up in the nosebleeds. I also found Anderson Silva's knockout of Tyron Woodley hilarious.
Jones, Anderson Silva.
I still wouldn't put that past
baiting him with the leg.
I bet they could find a way to make
man.
that.
That's an Anthony Joshua-esque right uppercut there, David Hay.
It was absolutely.
I mean, this guy's got him put to sleep more times than a fucking baby at this point. I honestly think our guy should just stick to acting in Cobra Kai. Other than that, much like the audience here, I did not see this fight, but I did feel bad for this guy because they did not allow him to get a single word in after he won his debut.
Congratulations, Miami, your winner, Keno Marley. We ran out of time, sorry.
Don't worry.
Nigga, not the shit.
I also thought that this IG clout chaser at the end of the match was hilarious. I mean, god damn, she was fighting for her life trying to get in that shot. Trying to get the perfect story. The face has more plastic than the fucking Atlantic Ocean. This guy was in there drunk as fuck trying to give his girl backstrokes on national TV. And yes, this is what Jake is going to be seeing in his nightmares for quite some time. I mean, I do still have to hand it to Jake in a lot of ways for even stepping into the ring. I think the guy was like 30 or 40 pounds heavier than him. Obviously, he's been a world-class boxer in the past. The guy was an Olympic gold medal winner. But yes, I think the only thing left now is to see Jake, like, actually get knocked out cold. Like, the fact that he still remained conscious, I think will keep people interested in his future fights. But yes, the audience did finally get what we all came to see. I want to see Jake fight Tommy Fury next. Y'all let me know down below who you would want his next opponent to be, whether you enjoyed this fight. I thought it was much better than last year when he fought Mike Tyson. And I also thought it was much better than the fight with Tank would have gone. But either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman. And some other knockouts out here need.
Make sure like, make sure comment, make sure subscribe.